She said that she felt like I disrespected her. I said, how?
So anytime that she's drunk, she's very hyper vigilant. It's something she may want to work on as well. So you think your sister is in danger of catching feelings? Yes.
Truth or dare games always have an after effect. This time around, the effects went straight to Mayor and RHUTEE. So RHUTEE had told Mayor that she feels disrespected to be mentioned alongside Nelly and Handy. Mayor said after the Truth or Dare game last night, he went to RHUTEE and RHUTEE started giving him attitude, telling him to stay clear and not to come to his bed. Mayor said, still confused, he was wondering whether it's the alcohol, what's going on, before RHUTEE now opened up that imagine mentioning her name alongside with Nelly and Handy on Babes You Would Be Here In or Out of Here With. And that simply means that you still have something with Nelly. And Mayor said he got confused because I already made it clear to you that I'm not making you a second option. Yet, at every given opportunity, you tell me this, I'm making you a second option. But before I continue with this their conversation, I thought RHUTEE got into this relationship to pepper Nelly in the first place. If you can rewind back to the conversation she had with Chinwe, she was telling Chinwe that she's not really into this guy, that she's older than this guy now, that Mayor is just 24, that she's 6 years older than Mayor. She don't want to do this. And Chinwe was the one that gingered RHUTEE, telling RHUTEE to go for it. I want to make you pepper that babe. I want you to close that door. That's to close the door between Nelly and Mayorfrosh, put a stop to that, blah, 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 gingered her. And RHUTEE, in return, said, since you've given me a go-ahead order, I'm going to play this game. Voila! Yesterday, why are you now? You've forgotten you say you won't play game. What's going on in this house? What are you people eating? What are you people breathing in this house? All of a sudden, you forgot the discussion you had with Chinwe. And here you are telling Mayor that I still see you with Nelly. I see how you roll with her. I see the body movement. I see how you both roll. Meanwhile, a woman's instincts. Let's go to that aspect now. According to Nelly and Ben had a conversation yesterday where Ben said that Toby came to meet him to tell him to make his intention with Chizoba clear as he's interested in Chizoba. And Nelly said that Mayor also came to meet him that same yesterday, that he's still interested in her. So I don't even blame RHUTEE for feeling that there is something there, because definitely there is something there. So now back to Mayor and the conversation with TJ. So Mayor is telling TJ that RHUTEE said don't come close again. Maybe you should just go ahead, move with Nelly. I feel disrespected and I don't want to be disrespected again. Moving on. Doctor also pointed out to Mayor that, see, RHUTEE is my G. But then, do you remember she has always been telling you that she's not ready for a relationship? Don't you think you should take that line serious? And Mayor said yes. And even this issue they're having now, that this is not the first time they're having a problem. They already had one last week. That he feels is whenever RHUTEE drinks, take much alcohol, she starts confronting him, saying things that do not make sense. And Doctor now said, do you think she has alcohol problem? This house, do you think she has an alcohol problem? That if you think so, maybe you should have that conversation with her. Now, there is something doctor said that I don't really like that line of statement, but maybe it's just me. Maybe people tell me whether doctor is right or not. Doctor told TJ that RHUTEE is a single mom, that RHUTEE is a teen mom, so she gave birth when she was a teenager. And with these two things, she has lots of trauma she's baggaging, she's dealing with. And when you want to come into the life of people with such trauma, that you need to be sure is what you want to do. And I'm like, waiting consign this talk now with teen mom, with trauma, with single mom. Waiting bring all this kind of talk again. People in Sean and Wani, they never get problem. Like waiting can carry this Dr. Sha. Well, let me not get upset. Well, doctor told Mayor that he should just give it time. That RHUTEE will still come back. That RHUTEE will still come back to him. So he should just, give it time. And maybe when she's back, they should have a clear conversation about the drinking problem. Although he shouldn't put it in a way that will make it appear to her that she has a drinking problem. Or maybe she just raise the topic and say that, why is it that after pool party, after this, you come aggressive, you come out aggressive towards me. Maybe they should talk about it. Well, he shouldn't even bother himself. That RHUTEE will still come along. He will still come back. He should just give it time. After telling Mayor that RHUTEE will come around, that he should just relax, doctor now said, it might not be alcohol problem. Oh. This house is weird. This house is weird in a certain way. It might still be that she knows what she's doing. Oh. And I'm like, okay, you think all these options. So why bringing the whole trauma thing? I think saying a mental health week on a day. So why you can't talk of person trauma? Anyways, let's move to the checkers and nobody way to is. But before we do that, let me not forget this gist. So Champagne Mommy said she's feeling nauseous. And her period is late. It may seem as though we'll be expecting in Biggie's household because, well, it's too early to conclude. The extracurriculum activity was just 2 days ago, so let's not even go there. But Auntie better not be pregnant, so she better not be pregnant. Well, now let's move to Badiwe twins and checkers. So Chizoba told OCEE that she knows Onyeka very well. That from what she's saying, Onyeka is falling already for Ozee. Hey, that she knows her sister very well, that her sister is a lover girl, that if Onyeka doesn't like you or love you, that the closeness will not be that much. It will just be on a normal level. But from what she is saying, Onyeka is falling deeply for Ozee. And Ozee now said, should I talk to my brother about it? Chizoba is saying that she wants it to stop. That, because Chizoba knows fully well that Ozee has a girl outside. Okay, and OCEE is the one who is expecting, whose girlfriend, or wife, is expecting a baby. But Ozee is single but has a girl outside. So now Chizoba is telling OCEE that she wants it to stop because she knows her sister. Now, if her sister eventually falls deeply for Ozee, that it will be very difficult on her sister's part. And OCEE now said, what do you want me to do? Should I talk to Ozee? Now, this line, should I talk to Ozee? So they actually know that, okay, so it means that Ozee now is not that into Onyeka, because when Chizoba said, I want it to stop, Ozee did not come as, oh, leave them, Ozee loves Onyeka. He's saying, oh, do you want me to talk to him so he can stop? This house is such a funny place. I just hope at the end of the day, Onyeka will not be the one falling in love with herself. Yes, quite all right. Yesterday, they were having conversation and Ozee was saying, I have a soft spot for you, blah, blah, blah. I want to keep your heart. Well, bro might just be catching cruise, or maybe he's feeling sleepy, or the whole alcohol thing with the pool party that they had. But Chizoba now said, well, no, don't talk to Ozee. You might eventually tell him and it will turn out the other way around. And Ozee was like, okay. But if you want me to talk to him, to tone it down, maybe the closeness, to draw back a bit down, that he will do that. But Chizoba said, no, don't talk to him. But let's just work. But Onyeka that I know is falling in love deeply for Ozee. As a viewer, I know quite well that Onyeka likes Ozee because there is no Onyeka's diary session. Okay, it's just the one she had the last time, but Onyeka is always giving us that idea. She's trying to feed us with that narrative that there is something there. Because the question she was asking Ozee is, why are you always protecting me? Is it not because I'm soft? And when Ozee now said, I have a soft spot for you, she now said, why? Even in her diary session, when she was talking to Big Brother about people that took care of her when she had hangover, she mentioned Ozee in a special way, although it might just be normal care like the rest of the housemate, but she singled it out. So, and Big Brother now came asking, so Ozee, do you get? Now her sister knows Chizoba knows what she's saying. And, well, I hope Ozee on his own part tones it down if he does not. That's if he does not have plan of running things with Onyeka in the house, because you never can tell. You never can tell, though. And while this conversation was happening, Onyeka was with Ozee in the kitchen. They had noodles and Ozee was doing the dishes. Ozee later came in with Chizoba and they joined. I guess the both of them, they enjoy each other's conversation, because even Chizoba was telling Ozee how come, Onyeka was telling Ozee how come OCEE and Chizoba have more gist than them. That this their besties becoming higher than their own bestie. That one day, sha. Anyways, the housemates are preparing for their wager task presentation. Diary session is going on, and I'll bring that to you in a separate video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. And I would like to hear your opinion regarding Mayorfrosh versus RHUTEE, what Dr. Tjay advised, and then this Chizoba's matter on Onyeka telling OCEE that he wants the brother to tone it down. Because Chizoba knows quite well that Ozee has a girl outside now. So she's looking out for her sister. Well, Onyeka better be a bestie, just like Chizoba is a bestie to OCEE. Well, I would like to read your personal opinion. Maybe mine is wrong, but let me hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you soon.